All right, here with Elise Cranny. We just talked about it. Three-time champion, 2 times in the 5K, 1 time in the 10K.
Yeah, first time in the 10.
Oh wow, wow.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it still seems like you're like new to the 10K, but you have the American record. Or do you? Are you
No.
1 second, like 1 second
I
off
was
the
1 second
American?
off, and now Alicia has it.
Well,
She got it this year.
well, you're right there, and you are the champion today. Didn't see you race much this entire year. Was there any nerves coming into this knowing you've only had like one race this year?
Yeah, there was a lot of nerves. I was saying, I think especially the last race before USA's being the one in LA, where I just didn't feel like myself at all, and went to try to get the 5K standard and just was completely off it. And so, yeah, there's a lot of nerves. Got to try to block that out of your head and just be like, I've trained well. It's okay that I haven't raced a ton, and just got to trust where I'm at.
Yeah, so what did anything like change in between that time in LA and now, or did you just get more healthy or something?
Yeah, I just started to feel a bit more like myself. We went up to altitude, so I think just getting in some training at altitude, and then mostly just, I think, kind of shifting my mindset and getting in a better headspace. Yeah.
What's it like too? Yeah, you're coming out here. It's always cool because y'all have that Bowerman section. Everyone gets so hyped.
Oh my gosh.
You opened up so much that last lap too. What did it feel like to finally have like those wheels like turn again? Like you're saying, like feeling like yourself.
Yeah. Oh, it felt amazing. I think I was just saying I got a little bit overcooked in like February and March, and raced at Milrose and didn't feel like myself. Had no wheels at all, and I think now having like overtrained a bit a couple times, like the wheels is the first thing to go. You're just like, I have no pop in my legs. And so to be able to feel like that's been coming back the last couple weeks, and then to be able to feel that way in a race feels really good. You're like, this is me.
And this is your second year doing the 10K or the third? So it's always like 2020 all feels like crazy.
I did it at the trials. I was fourth at the trials, and then didn't do the 10K last year, and then did it this year.
Do you feel like a part of it is just like kind of, do you still feel like you're adjusting to being like a quote unquote 10K athlete still? Or do you feel more like solidified in that event?
Yeah. That's a good question. It's kind of, I feel like kind of both. Like I feel like running 30-14 last year, I feel like I'm like, okay, I like know how to run this event, but I also think, like I said, the only championship 10K I've done was at the trials, and I was fourth there, so I think that was like a little nerve-wracking too. I was like, okay, the one championship 10K I did, I didn't make the team, so I think I'm still kind of learning it in that way. And I think the hardest thing about the 10K for me, which is also something I'm working on in practice, is just being patient. I tend to get really excited and want to just like go ham, and so the 10K is teaching me a lot of patience.
And looking into that 5K, like how do you feel like, you know, that adjustment to doing those 10Ks instead of like the 15s more, how much has that helped your confidence going into 5K races?
Yeah, it's helped a lot. I think just having that, like even just training for the 10K, like having that, that strength, which Jerry is really big on. And I think, I think sometimes it's hard when you're at practice and he's like, we're still working on strength, and you're like, oh my gosh, I feel like we've been working on strength forever. But I think that's definitely like what's really helped me develop as an athlete, is just having the strength where it's like you can have a kick at the end of a 10K because you're, strong enough to use those wheels. So I think still working on that piece, and that helps with the 5K.
And 5K on Sunday, right?
Yep.
What are we doing in between now and then? Do you get to celebrate at all, or are you just like ice bath, get ready for the 5K?
Ice bath, massage, get ready for the 5K, and then celebrate after the 5K.
Well, best of luck in the 5K. Looking forward to seeing you. You looked great today.
Thank you.
And hopefully we see another championship for you.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much.